A few nights ago, I had a dream that a 30-foot tidal wave was about to crash over my head. That's how overwhelmed I felt by my work. Too many tasks, too much pressure that I put on myself, and I was afraid and I was angry. But the great thing about working with energy is that I have healing hacks for those kinds of days and those kinds of feelings. It's pretty simple. You find the underlying cause, you heal it. I literally change my energy frequencies from negative to positive, and I change my thoughts that created that feeling in the first place so that they stay positive. It's fast, it's easy, and it's repeatable. If you want to learn how, I will walk you through the process in this video. First of all, we identify what we're really feeling. If you think you're feeling overwhelmed, if that's what comes to mind, what you really feel is what lies underneath that causes that feeling is disempowerment. You feel powerless or victimized. And then here's what we ask ourselves once we figure out those are the underlying feelings. I feel powerless, I feel victimized, I feel someone's taken my control away. So first, what part of me feels powerless? And how do you know that? Check your body. What part of your body feels contracted or tight? Is there pain? Is there tightness, soreness? That's where you're holding the feeling of powerlessness. You may also be able to ask your mind and hear an answer, a part of you speaking back to you. Next, what is the origin of this feeling? Where did it come from first? Because whatever I'm feeling right now is simply triggering something that I felt before and possibly much more strongly before and never resolved. So, what is the origin of this feeling? What first made me feel powerless? We've all had experiences of being physically or emotionally disempowered. And throughout human history, people have been imprisoned, sold into slavery, forced into marriage, forced to work against their will, forced into labor that they don't really want to do and isn't theirs or for their benefit. All those experiences get stored in our energetic field, what you could call our soul that carries the memories of all lifetimes, and even in our DNA. So here's how you do that healing. You ask your wounded self, the part of you that's carrying that feeling from before, am I in that situation now? Am I in the situation that originally caused me to feel powerless or overwhelmed or victimized? And are you ready to leave that situation and be healed? Because if you can connect with that inner part of yourself, even in your imagination, you can bring that part into the present. So you close your eyes, you reach down with your hands, and you visualize yourself lifting up that version of yourself from the past. And with your eyes still closed, you visualize a bright white light coming down, bathing you in light. And you visualize that white light also emerging through your heart and filling and expanding throughout your whole body and energy field. And that combination of being bathed and being filled with white light transmutes and changes the frequencies of what you had been feeling. And then look again at the situation in which you felt powerless or overwhelmed today. What choices are available to you? Which ones serve you most at this moment in your life? The next step is to consciously choose to do or to do your best to complete whatever option you choose, even if it's something you don't like. The one that you think serves you most in this life, just consciously make the choice, okay, I'm going to do that, even if I don't like it, even if it seems like a lot of work, even if it's not my favorite thing to do. Because making that choice restores your sovereignty. Your sovereignty isn't dependent on being able to do what you want to do. It's about having a choice and consciously making the choice. And then know that you can always choose again if you decide to. And you also reclaim your power by changing your reaction to the option you choose. You find any aspect of it that you can feel grateful for. Like, my job is overwhelming, but I have a job. Focus your attention on what you can feel grateful for. Gratitude generates more reasons to feel grateful. You know, when you're washing the dishes and you don't really feel like it, at least you have dishes to wash. At least you had food to put on the table. If you have children that you have to feed, you have children. There are always things that we can find to feel grateful for in most daily lives. And when you know that you are sovereign and making your own choices, then options, and new opportunities will arise because you shifted out of feeling like a victim or a slave and into feeling sovereign. So if you want to help with this process or any other healing that you might want to do in your life, you can book an appointment or a call with me at zeropointenergyhealing.com. Thank you so much.